lower your expectations in winter. It really doesn't have to be that hard. Even myself, I find myself fishing easier venues, going to the local runs of water and just getting a few bites. So this is what this video is all about. And before we dive into it, guys, please consider hitting that subscribe button, hit the like. It helps me make content that you guys hopefully like.
It's not often that you see me on the banks of a day ticket fishery, and it's the 1st of December today. It got down to 4 degrees last night. It's proper foggy and I've got a couple of days off work, and I thought, where's better to get a winter bite on a day ticket fishery than come to Fort Belize, and that is where I am today. There's no one else on the whole lake, so I've got roaming space. So basically I'm going to set up in swim 30, but just because I've seen the fish underneath the rod tip this morning, and basically yeah, we'll start from here, and I'll keep you posted through the session. But yeah, better get some rods out. Yes, first fish of December, and it's going to be a cold one tonight. There's already starting to be a frost on the barrow cover, and it's only been dark 2 hours, but yeah, not a bad start, not a bad start at all. So I'll just very briefly show you this fish. It's probably about 24-25 pounds, I should imagine. It's the 1st of December today, and it's literally just got dark a couple of hours ago, and it looks like it's going to be a cold one tonight. I was in the pit early, and this one has absolutely rattled off. But this fish really is not happy. So here you go, first fish of the trip, probably about 24-25 pound, and absolutely melted off. It's the 1st of December today. As you can see, it's starting to get cold tonight already, and yeah, absolutely buzz. Got one in the net already. That's what we like, especially as this lake has not been fishing well over the last few days. Apparently there's been nothing out, so yeah, it's good to be off the mark. Right, let's get her back and let's see if we can get another one through the night. Nice. Second fish of the night. It's only 9 o'clock and we have got another one in the net. Even though I managed a couple more, I decided not to get them out as it was rather hard to film on my own, so I just slipped them back and got a good night's sleep. Good morning! This morning is the 2nd of December and it was quite cold last night, you know, so it's at times like this, when you haven't been fishing for a while, it's quite good, isn't it, to try and get on a lake which has quite a high stock, just to see if they are still biting and yeah, hopefully nick one or two. But yeah, I got down here sort of just as it was getting dark last night, and this is a real rarity. I had the whole lake to myself, but I decided to go in the smallest, well, tucked away little corner of the lake. I'm in peg 30, and the fish were stacked up around here in numbers last night. I was having a little lead around and I could feel them bumping on the drop. So I decided to stick a couple of solid bags on them, and you know what, I had quite a few through the night. I had 3 in the end, which isn't bad, especially as it was starting to get frost on the barrow just before I went to bed. So yeah, no, it wasn't a bad start. This morning there is someone booked in this swim. I've got about an hour now, and I've got my marker rod set up, and I'm going to ping it out to the area where I've been catching the fish, and then I'm going to barrow around and fish it from peg 41, I think. So, because that is actually their water, but as there was no one here, I was fishing that zone. But yeah, I think I will end up having a little pack up now and getting round there, so hopefully I can get a fish to show you during the day.
After I moved round to that swim, I just wasn't getting the same vibe as I was in the other swim. The fish had stopped showing out in front of me, and they just seemed to have moved off. It was a very quiet night, but for a place that I've only ever fished once before, and that was in the middle of winter. I think that was like February time, if I remember correctly. So to turn up out the blue and catch 3 fish on my first night back, then, you know, I'm really happy about that. I know some people catch multiple fish on their sessions, but it doesn't seem to be like that out there at the moment, especially in winter. So I was happy to get those 3 takes, and what I've learned going into the winter now, I can take it onto my other waters, and that is exactly what I would recommend doing. Getting a few easy bites on waters, like I said, that are heavily stocked, and winter won't feel that long in the end, you know. If you can carry on those bites, then it will certainly make the winter shorter. So guys, I will see you in the next video, and I will explain a lot more in detail of what I actually do during my winter session. So stick around, and I'll see you in the next video very shortly.